Hey guys, it's Tammy again. I'm outside. Holy crap! Oh, sorry. I am out in Chapin Forest today. I finally am able to get out of the house. I haven't been out very much since the end of June for various reasons, illness, injury, a whole bunch of stuff going on. So now I'm out. The colors are changing. They're looking absolutely fantastic. And what I wanted to do for you today is, instead of doing this indoors, I'm out here freezing my tuchus off. It is chilly out here. It is raining and it is windy. So I wanted to go over a new bag that I purchased in September. I wanted to try this out for a very, very long time, but just never did. And what I want to do is go over this bag with you. But the other thing that I have is I also have something new to show you. Actually, I have two new things to show you, which will be in two videos. The first one I want to show you is this. Okay, this is the LowePro Protactic 450 AW. This is the LowePro Protactic BP 450 AW2. This is the upgraded model of this. Now, you're asking yourself, why the hell does she need an upgrade version of that camera bag? My husband asked the same question. Honestly, I don't know. But I wanted to see what the differences were, and I wanted to see if it was really worth the money to upgrade from this version to this version. And I have some serious issues with this one, but I also have serious issues with this one. But I'll tell you in a minute which one of these bags I like the best and which one of these bags I'm not going to be keeping. So let's get to that right now. Okay, so this is my LowePro Protactic 450 AW, and I've wanted this bag for quite a while. It's been out for many years. It's a very popular bag. It's one of their most popular line in the Protactic series. It comes in a 450 and it comes in a 350. The 350 is really nice if you're doing street photography or you're going on a very small little excursion. It holds just enough gear for that. Unfortunately for me, it was just a tad small. If I were not a vlogger and I were just a photographer and I was just going out, it would be perfect, but I needed something a little bit bigger to handle my gear, particularly because I'm considering moving from my GoPro Hero 5 to the OMD 5 Mark II to start doing my vlogs. So I wanted something a little heftier, and this definitely does it. As you can see on the outside of the pack, there are several different connection points. They're on the front, they're on the sides of the bag, and that's part of the MOLL System. It's MOLLE. It is a military tactical system that was designed to be able to exchange and take out different types of pouches and bags and different things for tactical gear. And it has come into the civilian market, and it has just, everyone loves it. And you can buy bags and pouches and everything all over the place. Amazon sells them like crazy. I buy 511 tactical gear. I love their pants because the knee pads in them. And I really like the way that the Protactic gear works. So this bag is designed for that specific purpose. You can pretty much set the whole outside of this bag up however you want. Now, the Protactic line comes with accessory kit. It comes with a tripod. Actually, let me start with this. It comes with a water bottle holder, which I don't use that water bottle holder. I use it to hold my Joby. It comes with a tripod foot, which I don't use the tripod foot because it's too small for my large tripod. So what I did was I purchased a 511 Tactical Gear handcuff holder. Yes, you heard that correctly. This is a policeman's handcuff holder. And then it attaches perfectly to the front. It's big enough for a large tripod foot, and then the flap of it goes down inside a little pocket so that you have access to it all the time. And then this is a Gonex water bottle bag that I purchased off of Amazon for $7. It holds up to a 1 liter bottle. This one is a half liter. It can go to a 1 liter, but it flops around quite a bit. This doesn't stay closed easily. So it does come with 2 straps. So it comes with a tripod foot, a water bottle holder. It also has a small accessory pouch that goes onto the front of here. and that's this one here. And it's small, it's lightweight, and you can pretty much clamp it anywhere that you want it to go. That goes on the front, and then it comes with the 2 straps. So it comes with some nice accessories, and if you tried to buy those separately, you would probably pay a lot more, because I know the water bottle holder that comes with the Protactic, the new version, is $25. The accessory pouch is $50. The tripod foot, oh my gosh. The tripod foot, I'm not quite sure how much that one costs. I really didn't look to see, but you will be paying a lot of money for that, so it does come with the bag. Now, it is a rear access bag, so all of your gear is accessed from the rear, which has become very popular because when you open it, you're not laying your straps down on the ground and getting them muddy and everything. So it does open from the back, and the harness system on here it's padded, but not as much as the second version, the version number 2. The waist belt is removable, and it does have pockets, zippable pockets on either side of the waist belt, so that you can store a cell phone, snacks, cleaning cloths, whatever you need inside of here. It does store those things for you. It does not have a cinch point at the top of your shoulder straps. It's just your standard, they're there. However, they do fit really well. I'm quite surprised how well the shoulder straps work and how well they fit. They don't pinch, they don't bind, and for women that's quite important, because for us, finding a bag that fits and with shoulder straps is kind of difficult, but this bag is actually quite comfortable. The back panel has this really nice breathable mesh material over the foam with the channels. And believe it or not, I've actually been out in the hot weather with this one time, and it actually was quite cool. I was quite surprised how cool this bag was. I didn't think it was going to be because of this being so flat, but the way that it rides on your back, it actually creates air pockets, and it's comfortable, and it does work quite well. On the side of the bag, you have a place to attach your MOLL bags or pouches, water bottle. You can put your tripod on the side of the bag, but it also has, these do not come with it, these are mine. I purchased these at Gander Outdoors. They're amazing to zip something open really, really quick. It has, also these are mine, I have extra straps on here. 2 little pouches. On this side of the bag, there is a pouch that has a meshed compartment that you can slide things in. I have my cleaning pen here, my flashlight, and my cleaning wipes are in here. And then on the other side, it has another pouch. Let me take my Joby out of here. It has another pouch, and on this side, you have a lanyard with a clip on the end of it so that you can attach whatever you want to this, your car keys. If your wallet has a loop on it, you can put your wallet on here. I have my memory card holder by Think Tank and my Peak Design tripod tool, the Peak Design tool. And I just keep those right in there, and it zips up perfectly. The top of the bag is a very hard shell. I mean, this is almost like a Kevlar material. It is really, really hard. You really have to bang on this to get it to dent or anything. It's very, very nice. There are no attachment points for straps on the top of the bag. There are no attachment straps or points on the bottom. However, the MOLL's here, and then on the back on the bottom, there's little loops down here. You could attach your strap to the bottom if you want to attach your tripod if you choose, or a sleeping bag or whatever. Honestly, this bag is not designed for hiking. There's no way that I would consider trying to hike with this bag. The reason being is there's just not enough room. There's no place to put any cooking tools, food. I have no place in this bag or on this bag to put a rain jacket or anything like that. I switch bags a lot, and the reason that I do is because if I'm going out in the rain, I need extra room for a rain jacket. I'm going to need some food to take with me. If I'm going on a street photography or urban exploring, I want small, I want lightweight, so I have to have a bag for that. This is not one I would take urban exploring or street photography. And then seasonally, in the wintertime we tend to carry more because we're trying to stay warm. So this bag is pretty much not designed for that, at least not for me. For you, maybe it is, because you may carry less than I do, but as a woman and as someone who has been out and has gotten into trouble or has gotten hurt, who's almost gotten frostbite, I tend to be on the side of caution. So I tend to want to carry a little bit more just to be prepared. Learned it in Girl Scouts and just kept up with it. So in the top of the pouch, in the top of the bag, it just unzips and then it just opens up and it stays this way. Inside of here is a pouch. This whole area here is storage. It's a very large pouch. I have in here my battery backup with all of my cables. I also have in here the batteries that go to my GoPro, and I have my first aid kit is also in here, and these are not small, and my moleskin for my feet for hiking. Now I can also fit my wallet in here and my cell phone. I could probably put a small sandwich in here if I choose to. So it's quite a large pouch. Also on here is a little compartment for you to put batteries in or a memory card. It's actually a memory card holder, but I don't use it for a memory card holder. My flashlight batteries are in here because I want to make sure that I have batteries, because a lot of times I'm out and I'm out past dusk, and if my headlamp goes out or a battery dies on me, I want to make sure I have spare batteries. So I just store them here because I have my memory card holder. This is the pouch that came with the bag. And then the top of this sucker is quite large. I mean, it depends on how you set up the bag. There are 4 access points to your gear on this bag. You have the top, you have 2 side compartments that unzip, and you have the back panel that comes open. So you can access your gear from the top, from either side of the bag, or the back. I don't use the side accesses. I never have. I don't particularly like that idea, but my lens is set up, my big lens is set up so that all I have to do is swing it around, unzip it, and grab my lens if I need to. So you can set this bag up to access your gear in 4 different ways, which is really, really cool, and it is protected. This is a very hard-shelled bag. I just keep my cleaning cloths, my diffuser reflector, and my bandana and my buff at the very top. And like I said, you've got quite a bit of room up there. I mean, that's a nice little area, particularly how I have mine set up. Depending upon how you set it up, you could have more, you could have less. So then you just zip that back around. Now the back, like I said before, the harness system is really nice. It's very comfortable. The waist belt is removable, so you can take that off. You can also use the weight belt on its weight belt. Listen to me, I sound like a bodybuilder. The waist belt all by itself. Both bags are designed so that you can take the waist belt off, attach an accessory pouch to them, either this one or another MOLL pouch that you've purchased, or one that you've purchased from LowePro, because now they do have accessory pouches kind of like Think Tank, but not to that extreme, that you can actually just use this all by itself. The inside, let's see if I can do this without dumping my gear. The inside unzips, and this is the inside of the bag. Okay, this is how I have mine set up, and I have it set up so that I can have my GoPro with my gimbal, which is the G5 and the Feiyutech G5 gimbal with my GoPro Hero 5 Black. Sits right there in the center. And then this is the top portion that we were just looking at that unzips, the hard shell. This is here. Then I have this here, and then I have most of my stuff here. Cleaning cloths, of course, you guys know me, I gotta have 5 million of those suckers. So, I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of space in here, and honestly and truthfully, I don't have all the dividers in here. This thing comes packed with dividers. There's more dividers with this bag at home, and you can literally set this up so many different ways. If you don't have a G5 gimbal or a gimbal that will fit in here, you can set this up completely differently. Now, I do know that there's a photographer in Canada, her name is Rachel Lurch. She has this bag. She has, I think it's a Zhiyun gimbal, and hers sits in this direction. She has it set up so that she can actually put her gimbal in this way. And it worked well for her. So this is the inside of the bag. The back of the bag, the back panel of the bag, let me flip this around so you can see, has 3 compartments. There's 2 small at the top, there's a big one at the bottom, and then right here is a 15-inch laptop holder. So you can put a 15-inch laptop in here. Or if you don't carry a laptop, like I don't carry a laptop, you can actually slide a raincoat down in here. I've put my small raincoat in here, gloves, a hat, whatever. You can actually store that in here if you choose to. It won't fit a sandwich container. I've tried. But I mean, you can put some stuff down in there. Manuals if you choose to. If you have a iPad, a 10-inch iPad, you can put that in here. An 8-inch iPad would fit, but it would get lost down here because this sleeve goes, I mean, it's up to my elbow. It goes all the way down. It's literally to here. So that is some nice storage. I have gotten all of my gear in here, and honestly, if I configure this differently without my gimbal, I have space to spare. So you can literally do lots of things with this bag. Now, that's simple, straightforward. Like I said, it has 4 access points. You have the back, you have the top, and then you also have, each side has its own side access panel. So you can literally get to your gear anyway. Like I said, I don't use the side ones, so they really are kind of a waste for me, but I liked the ruggedness and the durability of this bag. With it being a hard bag, your gear is extremely protected, and I can actually just toss this bag on the ground and not have to worry about my gear. So this is the original LowePro Protactic 450 AW. This is the upgraded version. Now, here's the thing with this bag. This bag is, it's basically the exact same bag, just configured a tad bit differently. The inside dimensions of these 2 bags are exactly the same. The outside dimensions and the width of the bag are probably about 1 inch different. So really, same bag. However, if you look at the side of this bag, you can see here that the attachment points are in the back and on the front. With this bag, they did 2 different things. You still have the front attachment, but you now have mollies here and here, actually on the side of the bag. Where here, it's only on the back side and the front. This pouch here is much bigger and much deeper. So if you look at the 2 side by side, you'll see that the pouches, this one's small, this one is quite large, and expands out a tiny bit. However, there's no mesh to hold anything inside either of the pouches, but this side does still have the, is it this side? Crikey! I think it's this side. It's this side. This side still has the key loop. It's shorter, however, it's not as long as that one. The top of the bag, as you can see, the top of the bags are completely different. They hold the exact amount of space, they hold the exact amount of items, because I've had my gear in this several times, going back and forth, which one do I want, which one do I want? And they hold the same, they're just made differently. There really, really is no difference. The only difference that's with these 2 bags is the battery compartment here is on the center and not on the side, like this one is. Now, this is the accessory pouch that comes with the new version. Okay, if you look at the 2 pouches, this is the old version, it's horizontal. This is the new, it's vertical and a little bit bigger. Otherwise, they're the exact same thing. These are the only 2 differences. The straps are the same, the tripod foot is the same. However, the tripod foot with the new one, this is thinner, so you can literally put it anywhere you want on the bag. The old one has the old system, which has the thick attachment point, which you can only put through the wider bands on the front of the MOLL system. So, however, I do like the tripod foot on this one a little bit better. But that Alright guys, sorry about that. Had a memory card error. I had to change out my memory cards. Alright, so what I was talking about is the tops of these two bags. The tops of the bags, this one is it's strong. You really have to hit this hard to get it to dent. This one, it dents very, very easily. So the top of this bag is a lot more rugged. This one is supposedly made of like a Kevlar type material and is very sturdy. This one feels like it, but it's more compressible. So that's the main difference between these two. The other main difference between the bags is the harness system. And what LowePro did was they tried to bulk the harness system up on this one a little bit. And they made the shoulder straps and the waist straps a little differently. And I'm not sure I like it very much. These are the exact same size all the way down until almost the very bottom. And for a woman, they're very uncomfortable. It was pinching me here and up at the top. They're nice and thick and they're padded, so if you have a lot of equipment in here, you're going to have the padding, but for me they were just too uncomfortable. They're very stiff. The waist belt, like I said, is removable. It too has pockets. It has a pocket like the other ones here on the outside, but then on this side it has 3 MOLL loops that go back around behind, and then another zipper little thing behind it for like a tool or your tripod tool or whatever. This is designed to also go with the accessory kit so that you can take it off and use it. The airflow system here is different. Same material as this one, just set up differently. It has the strap here that you can put onto a rolly cart for your luggage or on top of your luggage so that you can put it through. It also still has the handle on the bottom just like this one does. Both bags come with a rain cover. They're here in the bottom. The inside of the bag, exactly the same as that one. However, there is one little difference. The dividers are different. The white dividers are not. They're the exact same as here. They're just set up a little bit different so that they attach better. The big dividers are a little bit more padded, and they divide in 3 sections instead of 2 on here. And then you have the orange ones. Now these orange ones are really cool because you get two. You get 2 that collapse like this. They make like almost like a U shape, so that you can pretty much in any size you want. And then you have a third that has the little open pouch that opens in the center, so you have a pouch inside of your divider. But pretty much it's the exact same on the inside. It lays a little flatter in the front than this one does. This was more curved. This one lays a little flatter. The other main difference is here. Instead of 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom, you have 1 big one at the top and 1 big one at the bottom, but you still have the 15-inch laptop pocket in the back. You still have that. That's still here. So you can still put your laptop down inside of here, and it still goes all the way to the bottom. So in essence, the bag is the same. There are some upgrades. It does fit differently than this one does. So be aware of that when you purchase it. Because of the changes they made to the harness system, because of the changes they made to the design itself and how it lays in the front, it does fit your back differently than this one does. For someone like me who is extremely picky about her bags and who buys a lot of bags and tries them out and decides which ones she's want, in other words, I'm in the quest for the perfect camera bag that I don't think exists. I do think there is one out there, but unfortunately it's $400 and mama can't afford that kind of money right now. This bag will set you back. This bag here is $270. The $350, I don't know how much it is. I got this one off of Amazon for $160 because it is the older version, but I got this bag before this one was released. This is brand new. It literally was just released, what, maybe a month ago, not even. So these are the two LowePro 450 AW Protactic bags, the older version and the version number 2. Is it worth upgrading to the version number 2? Unless your bag, your original bag, is beat to shit, it's falling apart, it's coming unstitched, your zippers don't work, your padding on the inside is crushed, or your dividers just don't stick anymore, for me, it's not worth the upgrade. The reason being is because, for me, shoulder pads are uncomfortable. They're too wide, particularly for a woman, and they hurt. Being a large-chested woman, they hurt me. So I am returning this bag, only for that very reason, and for the reason that I don't feel, after only having this one for a month, I can justify upgrading to the new bag. For the price, until I beat the living daylights out of this and can't use it anymore. If you're looking for a new Protactic bag and you have the old one, and like I said, you've beat the living daylights out of it and you want to upgrade, this is a good upgrade to go to. It really is. So that is my take on the LowePro Protactic 450 AW and the AW2. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Make your comments below, like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Click the bell button so that you can get notifications of new videos coming up. It's fall, it's gorgeous here right now. I'm hoping to get my butt outdoors and get some more videos done, and I will see you guys later. Take it easy.